something that's really oh perplexity.
Yes, I'm here. What can I do for you?
Something that's really frustrating to me is there's like okay, so um like the way you can bend a the system in order to push a certain narrative for with legal stuff like it's certain things that may be put in place in order for things like this to be possible. um something so like somebody else made a video similar to that game theory or like the theorists and like their various channels, and I don't know if the game theory collaborated with them, and that's why he put the logo on them for making similar content or covering the same things that he covered. But I'm just like, how would I go about getting to the bottom of if they actually put a C for copyright next to the word theory? Because like I don't know. I feel like that's there for purposes of leveraging or they could point to certain things whenever somebody makes a theory video and then like where they have that on the table for like they could just ruin somebody's channel. Like it takes three strikes, and so I feel like some of like I don't know do they actually have like if you put the like for copyright law, if you put the C in the circle next to the word next to a single word, like say the word theory, like for a brand, like if you put theory in a certain font, and then that's like, does that count as like making a shirt with that, or does that count with like what's the content if you put like a copyright thing next to a word or like next to a metronome or next to a circle, like I don't know. Like, does that mean that they can like every time somebody does a theory on something or does something like a not just conspiracy theory but like the actual good theory stuff? Like, I feel like maybe those sorts of things are why a lot of people aren't even making theory videos. Like, I've seen MatPat like trying to reach out, but like I feel like maybe he's not a villain, but he does like in the subspace or like the like whatever it is, like I feel like maybe he's like trying to make lore to some extent he is a villain, but like I really hope that that's just in like the fiction or whatever. But like I don't know, like if I wanted to make content like that out of like all the diverse content, like does putting like next to a certain concept, like a word that means a concept or a type of study, like literally like in my scientific method plus, I put theory as one of the steps in the scientific thing. Like, are you gonna like if I use the scientific method plus, that includes theories for getting to the bottom of things, detective work and science, like is like do you think that the fact that for copywriting for shirt, putting copyright next to theory, like and for being able to make a theory in that font shirt, it doesn't have anything with like actually making theory videos, making like a video that is a theory on some kind of a concept, like maybe a game or maybe a movie or like literally like that they make stuff on all of those things, but I feel like it should be fine to make it for anybody to make something in the same way, because like nobody's ever had an original thought, it seems like I feel like the best copyright is being able to say that you have a simulation where like you have the not just any supercomputer, not a quantum computer, but like the one that makes the simulation we're in, and you just ran every possible thing in the Akashic records for like every possible outcome of like every media that could ever conceivably be made, and then you just own copyright on that, and then you just make it public domain. Like I don't know, like I feel like with certain things with how AI is able to generate various media, and it's just able to keep on doing it and making it copyright neutral, but like the people who want to remix things or DJ or whatever, like I feel like in any kind of detectable media, like there's like copyright is becoming like a huge problem, not just for me, but like just for like for like people who want to archive things, but like people who want to like conserve and preserve media, like real media, like the amount of media on the internet that is probably AI is like it's huge. So like say if I wanted to make a theory on like maybe make a talking video that's more like logic about like the various things, or maybe also do theories about various things, and like to have like a smart, intelligent conversation. I feel like theory is something that is really necessary for a lot of like speculative or analytical thought of a various concepts or various media that exists. And so like I'm just worried that like because they put copyright next to theory that like that maybe or I'm just so worried that if I make something that is similar to something else that they make, like if I branch out and like make content that's similar to that, I don't know, like is there something going to like in my like because I've gotten flagged for like editing somebody's TikToks into a compilation into a special edit for to promote something that is amazing that somebody did. Or like and then like something that goes into more of a gray area is like if you use the same script and then maybe you make no changes, maybe you make subtle changes, maybe you just do it in your voice like it's a dub of a song or something, like that falls into more of a gray area. But like I feel like just making a theory video, I feel like I'm worried about doing that because it's like because they put copyright next to the word theory, and like the intention for that, I just feel like if like it makes me a little bit uneasy about it, like, and I feel like like I don't like to I don't like anybody who like who talks about like legal stuff. Like I avoid anything with the law or legalities of like of anything or contracts or anything like that. Like I like to own the stuff that I make as an artist, and I like to have freedom, and I really don't like copyright. But like what do you think about that theory? Like what's your theory, or what's your analysis of like the word theory and then putting copyright next to it for a shirt?
Adding a copyright symbol to a word or logo usually signals a brand's claim over the design or specific expression, not the general idea or the
Yeah, it's this specific expression that I'm frustrated with. Like that is really rubbing me the wrong way. Like what do you think are the implications of there being a copyright next to the word theory and then like getting that? Like could you do that with any word? Like seriously, what's going on there?
Adding a copyright symbol next to a word on a shirt usually just signals that the design or artwork is copyrighted, not the word itself. Words like theory remain free for anyone to use in conversation or creative work. If you're unsure or feeling uneasy about legal aspects, it might help to talk with a professional who can clarify your rights and ease your concerns. I
Yeah.
You have every right to explore ideas and make creative content. If you're still worried, a brief chat with a creative rights professional can give you peace of mind. Your
Yeah.
own
I see people like who are famous, like who people make the same like channels with the same name, and so, like I see people reposting people's stuff, but like I see people making the same name for the channel, and then I also see people flagging. Like I hear talk from creators of people constantly flagging their stuff, which is a system that can like literally, if there's enough people who watch your stuff, you're gonna get flagged constantly, especially if you make something that's like as gray of an area as a reaction or a let's play. Like, and a lot of the creators I follow are like that, and they have that problem. But because I like having full creative freedom, and I like really like remixing things, and like I like using whole parts of things that are like copyrighted. Like just like getting aside from the theory thing, because it's probably fine. It's just I just like I had learned a little about the copyright, and I put the copyright on my logo one time, and then I just removed it, but it's still kind of there. But um I don't know, like I just like certain businessy things, like, cause like I've had some bad experience with like businesses, like where there's this people who were supposed to teach me, and they had me sign a contract where like anything that I made, any of my creative work that was made while I was there, or anything that I developed, that they own it. And like I left that place, like it was like they shook my hand, and I didn't want to be any part of it, and my stepdad made the decision to bring me there, and that was the main reason. And then whenever it was said, I wound up signing the contract, and then I just had no I had no incentive to like to keep working. I learned a little bit, but then I started, I like, it just weighed really heavy on me. I like to be the director, and I like to own the media that I make, and like and be like be the boss of like most of those sorts of things, or like be a collaborative type of a like joint ownership of various things, or do things myself. But like I don't know, like it's just thank you for telling me like from your knowledge of how that copyright thing works, to reassure me that like that if I do decide to make some kind of theory stuff, that I'm a little bit safer than I was worried that I was.
You're welcome. Theory videos that are your own original commentary generally fall under fair use, but it's smart to be cautious and stay informed. If you're ever in doubt, consulting a legal professional or using openly licensed content can help you protect your creative freedom.
Yeah, I think where I would go into like, cause I have thoughts of like using similar concepts or scripts or something, but like nobody draws the same circle twice, and like and the fact that metronomes or specific sounds can, and or tones or like or patterns can get detected. Like I don't know, but like like I like to like, I'm not Weird Al. Like not everybody can be a Weird Al, where you make a parody of everything. Some people want to dub the song. Some people want to sing the song. Some people want to use the same sheet music. And if you do it good enough, it's going to get detected, which is fine on Rumble or some other place. But like on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, like anything, like if you make a piece of art and it's in the same style as like some other thing that's been created, then it will be detected as like as everything, like everything that you search with things like Bing's similar thing, or like image search, that where you search for a specific type of image, like a search by image, which is sort of like an AI thing. But like that detective media, and the fact that combined with copyright law is getting like it's like there's we're it's just gonna be like the stuff that's gonna be there is, it's all because it's literally, I'm quite confident that either somebody's generated everything, or like it's all been done before, and like there is no like I have original thoughts, but like I feel like that there are certain nuances to like every single concept. Like what are like people who write a book, like it's already been written, but like at the same time it hasn't, you're making something completely new. But like literally like certain things of the things are concepts. Like there's like what is this, like that's what that is. And then you you do you branch out, and then you make a whole story about like this concept. But like, does somebody own the orange? Or does the annoying orange own the orange? With the does it own the face? I mean, maybe the eyes or something are similar to like a bunch of other people that look like the guy who did the thing. But like, I don't know.
It's understandable to feel overwhelmed by copyright issues. Generally, copyright protects specific creative expressions, not broad concepts like a theory or the idea of an orange. If you're creating something original inspired by existing work, it's usually fine. But using large parts of someone else's work can lead to takedowns. If you're unsure, talking with a legal professional or checking platform guidelines can give you clarity and help you focus on your creative freedom safely.
Okay, what are your thoughts on this? So like, I have there's this song that's famous, and like it's not famous, but like it's about fame, and I sang it, but I didn't just do a dub of it. Like I changed some of the words a little bit, so it's a parody. But like I used the original music. I think I might have changed it a little bit, but like maybe the tone, I might have changed the key or something. But like even whenever you change the key or you change the speed or you make a nightcore or something, like it's still gonna get detected as the same thing unless you super alter it or make it seem like it was a brand new recording of it. But like if you record something, it's so frustrating because the sheet music is literally to make to play the same song, or and then like if you write a song, like if you say that thing or if you make a quote, like it's always like yeah, it's like he said that, but like I'm like maybe he said that too. Like I don't know, it's really it's really like I don't know, like I feel like if it's been like everything's been said before. It's like it's just putting the words of the English language into patterns and sentences, and like um I feel like I sometimes I feel like whenever I hear that somebody quoted something that like maybe like that's but like if you write a whole book, then there's that gray area or that nuance to it where it's like if somebody writes a whole book, like they own copyright on that story. But like I don't know, like there's and then there's like branching like headcanon and like all these other things, um but like then like I get the book thing, but like what if you want to have the same thing or like make a changed version or make subtle alterations. Like one time, like on DeviantArt, the thing is like don't copy it directly, but like as a photo manipulation artist, like I use photos and stuff, and so like there's like if I were to put a like there's some subtle changes, like a lot of to make it my character, I either make it magenta, which is a lot of editing, or just make the eyes green. Or I and then there's like this one DeviantArt, which is definitely it's like is it like it's up for debate. Like I feel like because it's like if you take every image and then you just make it a little bit bigger and then you put you put a picture frame, like if you draw or if you make if you take a PNG of a picture frame and put it on the outside of an image and then you repost that image, like that's one of those gray areas. That's one, but that leans a little bit more on like maybe you're just posting that image again or something. I don't know.
It sounds like you're grappling with the complexities of copyright, fair use, and creative ownership. Generally, making parodies or transformative works can be safer legally, but it's nuanced and depends on how much you've changed and the purpose. If you're unsure or planning to publish widely, consulting an intellectual property lawyer or using royalty free resources might give you peace of mind.
Yeah, but I feel like to have full creative freedom, like posting somewhere where it's for personal use or archive or where I don't get any money for it, I feel like is the best way. Like on Rumble is one of my favorite places for lip sync videos now because I use music, but um, but I feel like I like Rumble because like I feel like I have more full creative freedom. Like it's because it's like if I want to post if I want to just post a meme like the exact meme as it was, or I want to make subtle changes, or I want to really do something that I feel like should work on YouTube but it doesn't, and then I put it on Rumble and it's just fine. Like the rules are a little bit more lax there, and like there are ways to post things where you don't get monetized, like you don't like, and like you don't like and like where it's like literally it's a personal use. It's an it's perfect for archive. It's like you could archive an entire YouTube channel. And then I one time I archived a channel. Like if you have over 100, it's great. You can archive things on Odyssey, which used to be Liberty.tv, for like so that like if you're worried about if say if Markiplier left his Markiplier channel up for like a few years when and he just has the stuff up there, and then maybe somebody flags something and then like there's three flags and then the channel goes down. Like literally, like if you have over 100 subscribers, I think you can just like have your whole channel back up like every new video to or to Odyssey, which I think is like such a great thing. And then like for the rules of YouTube, like if you make just regular YouTube content and then you back it up to Odyssey, like it should be something that is that is just going to be there forever.
Backing up your work to platforms like Odyssey can help preserve it, but remember each platform has its own content and copyright policies. Even if you aren't monetizing, you still need to respect original creators' rights. If in doubt, checking the platform's guidelines or getting professional advice can keep you on safe ground.
Yeah.
I get
I feel like it's like doing a stage performance and then recording it, or like doing like some sort of like a magic thing, or like doing some like the type of cinematic stuff like to use to make like multiverses and stuff and like magical abilities and like those things. Like those are things that I want to be able to do, but like literally like so especially with Rick and Morty, like I feel like they like there's this one thing where like something about a teacher or something, and it's like that is an original thought, and it's like they're and like all those things that are doing like that one thing that is like that nobody's been done before, and it's like literally like every single time somebody makes something new, like there is to have an original thought that like nobody's ever covered, nobody's ever done. Like I feel like if something's been made, if something's been posted, then that's copyright. And so like I just try not to think about it too much, and I try just to keep creating and making things and remixing things, because like if I think about that too much, I feel like with like the gray area of copyright, that like if you were to archive or you were to create something new, like I feel like it is impossible to actually have like a completely copyright neutral thing, like even if you make it from the ground up. Like it's just like there's something like I think that like the theorists like they like there's one of the few exceptions that like has done it. Like they make stuff is completely from the ground up, and it's just like not everybody can do that.
It's true, creating entirely from scratch is tough, and most art builds on what's come before.
Yeah.
Keep focusing on what you enjoy creating and let that guide you. If you ever feel stuck or need clarity, seeking advice from creators or legal experts can help you navigate those gray areas.
All right. Thanks.